Welcome to C News once again. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, and if you have already, remember to like, comment and share. Prince Harry's relationship with the British press has long been a focal point of public attention, often marked by tension, scrutiny, and controversy. However, his recent actions in taking on the press have won him applause from many Britons, marking a significant shift in public perception. For years, Prince Harry has been a vocal critic of the tabloid culture in the UK, frequently highlighting the invasive practices of certain media outlets and the damaging effects. His campaign against press misconduct gained momentum after the tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana, who famously struggled under the relentless glare of the paparazzi. Many believe her untimely death was partly due to the aggressive pursuit of her by the press, a trauma that left a lasting impression on Harry and shaped his approach to media accountability. In recent years, Harry has become even more outspoken, particularly as his own life came under intense media scrutiny following his marriage to Meghan Markle. The couple's decision to step back as senior royals and relocate to the United States was largely motivated by a desire to escape what they described as a toxic media environment. Yet, even from across the Atlantic, Harry has continued to confront the British press head-on. His legal battles against prominent UK tabloids, including cases of alleged phone hacking and misuse of private information, have become a rallying point for those who share his concerns about media ethics. In a landmark move, Harry filed multiple lawsuits against media outlets, accusing them of engaging in illegal and unethical practices. One high-profile case involved allegations that journalists unlawfully intercepted voicemail messages, a scandal that rocked the British media landscape years ago and continues to resonate. Many Britons, who are themselves critical of tabloid sensationalism, have expressed admiration for Harry's courage in standing up to powerful media conglomerates. For them, his actions represent a pushback against a culture of intrusion and a demand for greater accountability. Social media platforms have been flooded with messages of support, with hashtags like #IStandWithHarry trending for days after each major development in his legal battles. One of the most significant moments came during a recent court hearing, where Harry gave an impassioned statement about the emotional toll of media harassment. He spoke candidly about how the constant invasion of his privacy has impacted his mental health, his relationships, and his ability to live a normal life. His heartfelt testimony struck a chord with many who have experienced similar struggles, whether in the public eye or otherwise. Public opinion appears to be shifting in his favor, with polls indicating that a growing number of Britons support his efforts to challenge unethical journalism. Critics who once accused Harry of whining or seeking attention now acknowledge that his fight is about more than just personal grievances. It's about holding institutions accountable and demanding a higher standard of integrity. Beyond his legal efforts, Harry has also been proactive in promoting a healthier media culture. Through his work with Archewell, the foundation he co-founded with Meghan, he has launched initiatives aimed at combating misinformation and fostering responsible reporting. These efforts have been lauded by journalists, academics, and public figures who share his vision of a more ethical media landscape. Despite the praise, Harry's crusade has not been without challenges. His detractors argue that his actions are hypocritical, given his and Meghan's high-profile media ventures, including their Netflix docuseries and tell-all interviews. Others accuse him of seeking to curtail press freedom. However, Harry has consistently maintained that his fight is not against journalism as a whole but against unethical practices that exploit individuals for profit. As Harry continues his campaign, many Britons see him as a symbol of resilience and change. His willingness to confront one of the most powerful industries in the country has inspired conversations about the role of the media in society and the boundaries of acceptable behavior. Whether or not his legal battles lead to significant reforms, one thing is clear: Prince Harry has sparked a movement, and for that, many are applauding his bravery. Prince Harry's legal battle against the British tabloid press has reached a pivotal moment, culminating in a significant settlement with News Group Newspapers, NGN, the publisher of The Sun and the now defunct News of the World. This development marks a monumental victory for the Duke of Sussex, who has been a staunch advocate for media accountability and privacy rights. Prince Harry initiated legal proceedings against NGN, alleging unlawful information gathering practices, including phone hacking, surveillance, and misuse of private information by journalists and private investigators. These activities were said to have occurred between 1996 and 2011, a period during which the British tabloid press faced numerous allegations of unethical conduct. The News of the World was notably shut down in 2011 following revelations of widespread phone hacking. Settlement details: on January 22, 2025, just as the trial was set to commence at London's High Court, NGN extended a full and unequivocal apology to Prince Harry for the serious intrusions into his personal life. The publisher acknowledged that private investigators, commissioned by their newspapers, had engaged in unlawful activities targeting Harry, his father King Charles, and his late mother, Princess Diana. In addition to the apology, NGN has agreed to pay substantial damages to Prince Harry, though the exact amount remains confidential. Implications of the settlement: this settlement is not merely a personal victory for Prince Harry but also a significant moment in the ongoing discourse surrounding press ethics in the UK. By holding a major newspaper publisher accountable, Harry has underscored the necessity for media organisations to respect individual privacy and adhere to ethical standards. His actions have reignited discussions about the balance between press freedom and personal privacy, a topic that has been at the forefront of public debate since the phone hacking scandals of the early 2000s. Ongoing legal endeavours. Despite this settlement, Prince Harry's legal journey is far from over. He is currently pursuing a separate lawsuit against Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the Daily Mail, alleging similar unlawful information gathering practices. This case is expected to proceed to trial later this year, indicating Harry's unwavering commitment to challenging media malpractice. Additionally, other high-profile individuals, including actor Hugh Grant, have ongoing claims against NGN, suggesting that the ramifications of this settlement may influence future legal actions. Public and media reaction. The resolution of this case has elicited a range of responses. Supporters of Prince Harry commend his perseverance in seeking justice and promoting media reform. They view this outcome as a step toward greater accountability within the press. Conversely, critics argue that such legal actions could have a chilling effect on journalistic freedom. Media organizations are now faced with the challenge of introspection, as they navigate the fine line between investigative reporting and unlawful intrusion. Prince Harry's settlement with News Group newspapers represents a landmark moment in the ongoing struggle for media accountability. It highlights the pressing need for ethical journalism that respects individual privacy while upholding the principles of a free press. As Harry continues his legal battles, the media industry and the public alike will be closely observing the outcomes, which may well shape the future landscape of British journalism. Prince Harry has achieved a significant legal victory in his battle against British tabloid media, securing a rare public apology and substantial damages from News Group newspapers, NGN, the publisher of The Sun and the now defunct News of the World. This resolution comes after years of allegations against the publisher for engaging in unlawful information gathering practices, including phone hacking and other forms of surveillance. The apology. As part of the settlement, NGN issued a formal and unequivocal apology to Prince Harry, acknowledging its involvement in the serious intrusions into his personal life. The statement addressed the use of private investigators and unlawful methods to obtain private information, including phone records and personal conversations. The apology extended to incidents that targeted Harry, his late mother, Princess Diana, and other members of the royal family during a period spanning from the late 1990s to the early 2000s. In their statement, NGN said, "We deeply regret the actions undertaken by journalists and investigators who breached the privacy of Prince Harry and his family. These actions were unacceptable and not in line with the standards we aim to uphold." The publisher's admission of guilt was seen as a rare acknowledgement of misconduct, given that media organizations typically deny liability in such cases. Damages awarded. While the exact figure remains confidential, legal experts have described the settlement as substantial, with estimates running into the millions. The damages are intended to compensate Prince Harry for the emotional distress, privacy violations, and reputational harm caused by NGN's practices. In addition, the financial settlement reflects the gravity of the allegations, including claims of phone hacking that were a central focus of Harry's lawsuit. Beyond monetary compensation, the case's resolution is significant for its potential deterrent effect on unethical practices within the media. It underscores that even the most powerful tabloid institutions can be held accountable for their actions. Public reaction. The apology and damages have been widely discussed in the media and public discourse. Supporters of Prince Harry have praised his persistence in seeking justice, viewing the settlement as a landmark moment in the fight for greater media accountability. Many see it as vindication for Harry's long-standing criticism of tabloid culture, which he has repeatedly described as toxic and harmful. On social media, messages of support flooded in, with one user tweeting, "Prince Harry has done what no one else dared to, take on the tabloids and win. This is a victory for everyone who values privacy and ethical journalism." Implications. The apology and damages mark a turning point in Prince Harry's ongoing campaign against media misconduct. This case is one of several legal actions he has taken against British tabloids, and it sets a precedent for his other lawsuits, including one against Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the Daily Mail. By securing an admission of wrongdoing from a major publisher, Harry has also reignited conversations about the balance between press freedom and individual privacy. While critics argue that such lawsuits risk stifling journalistic freedom, supporters maintain that they are necessary to hold powerful media organizations accountable. Prince Harry's victory against NGN is more than just a personal triumph, it is a significant milestone in the broader struggle for media reform. The public apology and substantial damages serve as a stark reminder that unethical journalism comes with consequences. For Harry, it represents a step toward justice and a powerful statement that no one, not even the royal family, should be subjected to unlawful intrusion by the press.